Every day is Friday, except Saturday and Sunday. What could that possibly mean? You know, there's a book called The 7 Steps of Highly Effective People. And in that book, Dr. Stephen Covey said that whenever you start with something, you have to start with the end in mind. What does that mean? You know, when we come to work on so-called Mondays, we come in thinking about what?
Friday.
Already. Isn't that something? Well, starting off with that mindset that we are already in Friday, we want to get through the week with our happiness intact. By the end, I want to ensure my happiness. That is my whole goal throughout the week. I was in an accident probably 2 years ago. And I was driving down the street and I wanted to make a turn. As I was making that turn, something happened. Somebody came and ran me in the back. It felt like I had ate a bowl of ice cream real fast. You know that image, that thing that you get that headache real quick? That's what it felt like. I was in shock. I pulled over to the side of the road and I just sat there. And the lady ran up to my window and she knocked on it. And she said, "Are you okay?" I was like, I forgot where I was at for a second. I looked at her and I thought I had did something wrong. The first thing I did was I reached in my glove compartment and I reached in and I grabbed my ID and my insurance. You know, when we go through particular things, the first thing we want to do is remember our identity. Things happen, but you want to continue to remember who you are. Also, as we insure properties, car insurance, we have all those things that we insure. But the thing that you want to insure the most is your happiness. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So, ensuring your happiness involves 6 principles: being fearless, resilient, intuitive, determined, appreciative, and youthful. All those things you want to ensure by the end of the week. You may experience those particular principles as you go throughout your work week. Am I being fearless at this particular time? Something may have happened where I have to be resilient. I have to bounce back from this particular thing, but I'm still in my Friday moment. Does that make sense? I'm being intuitive. I'm thinking, I'm reflecting on things I already know. I already had these things that's inside of me that I have to remember. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I have to remember who I am. Like all these things. When I go to sleep at night, I feel good about myself. When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, wait a minute, who am I? I have to take a moment. I have to look at my intuition and say, I know who I am. I have faith in myself. I have to remain determined. I have to be determined in the things that I'm going through throughout that week. I'm appreciative for who I am. And I remain youthful. Your health is your wealth.